Hello, dear visitors of LELB Society. In this episode of our podcasts and LELB classes, we are focusing on one of the essays written by one of our active members, Sasan, as an essayist. The topic is about information technology, and by the way, you can easily find us on the net if you just search for lelb.net. Okay, the topic is over the last 3 decades, there have been numerous significant advancements in the field of information technology, or IT as an acronym. For instance, the state-of-the-art electronic devices using the internet to connect people. It is presumed or assumed that further future developments in IT are prone to yield unpredictable results that tend to be more negative than positive. So what is your perspective or viewpoint on the future consequences of a state-of-the-art technology? State of the art means modern, means novel and new. Okay, Sasan has, as you can see, written an essay on this topic, and he, as a matter of fact, just left his comment in the comment form at the bottom of the post. Here it is, and then I just copied and pasted his essay here in the body of the post, and then I made some corrections in response to that. So let's review the questions, because actually the essay is rather long and I don't want to take your time. You can read it on your own. Okay, the corrections that I have made. First of all, the entire essay is one single paragraph, and you're supposed to compartmentalize your essay into at least 3 paragraphs. Because here, as you can see, when you click on that 3 times, the whole paragraph is selected. So it is just one paragraph, and it should include at least 3 paragraphs. One introductory paragraph in which you just state your topic sentence, that is the main argument that you hold, and the main message that you want to just convey in the introductory paragraph. And then in accordance to the topic sentence in the introductory paragraph, you need to support it in your supporting paragraph or paragraphs, depending on the complexity level of the topic sentence and your argument. And then concluding paragraph, when you come to a conclusion or arrive at a conclusion, and you need to just support and let's say wrap it up. But here Sasan has used just one paragraph without any let's say indentation or pressing the enter button or key on your keyboard. Okay, the other point is that in line 2, a gargantuan amount, singular, let me see, line 2, specify a gargantuan amounts. There is an extra s, because when you use a or n, it must be singular, not plural. It has been, so the rule of agreement has been violated. The other point, this is technically called agreement. For example, she has a car, not she have a car, or 2 apples, not 2 apple. Line 3, socialize with the people in the real world because they generally utilize electronic devices for the sake of online socialization. Let me see. Line 3, have enough time to socialize with other people. People preoccupied with their cell phones and laptops and do not have enough time to socialize with other people. Yes, he is referring to the use of electronic devices to socialize with people and he has mentioned it that people using electronic devices and computer and the internet, they do not socialize with people. But this is not true. They socialize with people, but electronically or digitally. They use their electronic devices such as smartphones, cell phones, computers, laptops, etc., to stay in touch with people, and this is a kind of socialization, but in an electronic form. So let me see. And the other point is body language in line 4 is uncountable. Line 4, here it is, leads to a lack of ability in reading body languages. So body language is different from language. We have languages, for example, Chinese, Persian, English, French, and so forth, but we don't have body languages because it is a mass noun and uncountable. And line 4, I guess interpreting is better than reading for body language. Again, I refer back to here. The ability in reading, it's better. It's not a mistake to say read body language. It is common, but I think actually because he is a candidate for IELTS general academic module of the IELTS exam, so it's better to use more formal and academic words. So interpret is a more accurate verb to specify, to refer to body language. So here it is. Let me see. And the last point, collocation, do harm to somebody, something, line 5. Here it is. It says contemporary technology has harms to public health. Say do harm to or cause harm to somebody, something, not have harm to. But generally speaking, his essay is really great because he has used a lot of technical words, and also the choice of diction employed is really great. But I just focused on the mistakes, because he's as I told you, his English is already good, so I don't need to just admire him again and again. And also about our each post on our website, here you can see at the bottom of the page there are some tags, some relevant stuff, so away from you, just with a click. So if you just click on them, you will have access to some other let's say posts. And Sasan, as I told you, has left his comment here in the comment form. So if you have some questions, if you actually want to participate in our forums and comments and let's say correspondence, you can easily find us on the web, lelb.net, and leave your comments, and I will get back to you and also the other participants as soon as possible. And well, also at the bottom of the page you can see some flashcards on Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, you can have access to a lot of illustrated flashcards and expressive photos that can help you to learn difficult words easier. And also you can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive free English classes. Here also is the collection of our classes in the form of archives. For example, 1100 words you need to know, 504, and they are with podcasts, so you can listen to the recorded classes. Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Hariri, and it was my pleasure actually to give you some information about our community. Thank you and goodbye.